We got two new big things in Watcher of Realms today. I'll start with the first one because you guys are going to be most excited about this. A brand new shiny promo code. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to show you how to use it in literally 1 second. The second thing is a new system for buffing the heroes in the game, and it is a player vote. It is very cool that they are doing this. It is very weird the way they are doing this, and I'm going to talk about that a lot in the second half of the video. But the first half of the video has to be the promo code. So how do you put in the promo code and what is it? You go to your account, click on your avatar, go to settings, and click on this button right behind my big fat head, redeem code, this little key, and then you put it in. But what is it? I don't even know, but I'm going to show you right now how you can find out immediately. Go to Discord and join my Discord server, the Fast and the Fastidious. Link in the description in the top pinned comment. If you head over here, you will see in my Discord, the Fast and Fastidious, right on the left in the announcement section, we have a section called promo codes, and you can go there and me or one of my mods will always share it here within minutes of it being announced. R-Type shared it here 3 minutes after it went live. I'm not able to film now until a couple hours later. So if you want it as soon as every new promo code drops, we're on top of it, always. Me and the mods, we've got you. So this is not case sensitive, and it will be Neza ampersand Erlong Shen. Neza and Erlong Shen, but make sure to do that. How do you even do that symbol? Shift 7. So you can just also go to my Discord, the Fast and Fastidious, and copy it and paste it. But it is not case sensitive. So we go over here, I paste it in. Okay, redemption successful. What will this net us? Not too shabby at all, right? We got one huge stamina potion and we got 100 diamonds. I just used all of my diamonds when I was trying to get that A1 Draylen, so I need all the diamonds I can get. All right, let's talk about the second thing. They're doing something called the Pioneer Vote. And basically, they gave us 8 options to vote on for a hero in this game that they think needs a buff, and we get to choose which one of these 8 gets a buff. And let me tell you, right before I unveil who these 8 are, I am so disappointed in the way they went about this. The idea that they're going to be buffing and improving more units in this game, more characters, more heroes, is phenomenal. I love what they've been doing this year so far. It's really been a change of pace that they're revisiting old heroes and improving them. We've seen units like Kai and Beatrix, even formerly good units like Honora become amazing. They've done really cool stuff, right? I mean, there's many more examples. But now they finally give it to us. They give us the power. We get to vote. Who's it going to be? And that's even cooler, right? But it's a lot less cool when they choose the 8 and the selection they chose is just mind-numbing. So if you haven't seen it yet, let me pop it open now. They shared it on Facebook. This provides a link to the Discord. This is where we vote. I'll break it all down for you now. But these are the 8 units. Literally none of these characters are bad. They all have problems maybe, but none of them are bad. And if they let us vote, none of these would have been the 8 units, right? We would have been seeing Crash and Azor and Aurum and Venoma, maybe King Hearts, because, some people are so disappointed with his awakenings, jokes aside. But, Venoma, maybe Araka needs another buff. But, I mean, Gone, Arrogance, Valeria, these guys are best in slot for certain pieces of content. I mean, who are we kidding? Yes, I know Kata isn't a sexy pull, but he's not bad. He can help you a lot in PvP progression stuff, both in GVG and Arena. He's mediocre, but he's not bad. Xena is amazing at what she does. Yes, Kriya is the worst of the bunch on this list, but Kriya at A5 is meta in GVG. There are units that are completely and utterly useless in this game, and these are the 8 they chose. Then we got Gwendolyn, who is the worst limited, but most people don't even have her, and she's not that bad. Like, if you just need a shielder for something specific, compared to the other limited, she kind of sucks, but she's something. And then Eunomia, at least like last season, was on top PvP teams, and she's completely functional. She's not good for a lot of stuff, but she's not even close to bad. So I do not know how they settled on these 8. And when you've got a unit like Gone, Arrogance, and Valeria, and even Xena, these units can be completely meta for roles in this game. I do not understand how they came to this 8. And I think it's pretty freaking annoying. And I would love to know what you guys think. They're doing the coolest thing here. They're continually revisiting, reworking old heroes. They are buffing them, and now they're letting us vote on the next one. But they did the nominees. This list should not be this list. Also, sorry, the last thing I have to say, how many normal heroes are even here? 1, 2, 3? Maybe you could call Valeria a normal hero. You can get her from Ancients and normal summons. But then we have Ancient Exclusive Lord, Ancient Exclusive, Limited that they have not run in almost 2 years, and then Ancient Exclusive. I'm at such a loss. Like, Arrogance is probably going to win this vote. I'm probably going to tell you guys to vote for Arrogance. These are good characters. I don't get it. And some of these are phenomenal characters. I just don't get what's going on. But let's break it down. Also, by the way, our confirming Elders buff. It is now live on Forerunner, so as soon as I can get on my friend's Forerunner account in the morning, that will be the first video tomorrow, so look out for that. More classic hero revamps are coming, so they're already doing Elder. That's good news. Otherwise, he definitely would have had to been on this vote, but he's in such dire need of a buff that he didn't even have to be put on this list. Why is Venoma not here? Why is Twin Fiend not here? We'll never know. Today, the Classic Hero Revamp Pioneers vote officially kicks off. The grand final of this celebration, the vote will gather everyone's voice and focus on the classic heroes. These are the nominees. Blah, 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 blah. We will randomly select 10 active participants and they receive 100 diamonds. So you can win 100 diamonds just for voting. That's pretty cool. The vote started today. The vote will last a week. So these are your options. Some heroes that everyone hates to pull. Yeah, let's just shout out to Mark McDonald. Big ups to Mr. McDonald. If you're watching, Mark, I like this comment a lot. I mean, look at this. Shamir, Cratch, Absent, Doggy Water, Doggy Water, Doggy Water. And then we got Venoma. I mean, come on. It's like Cratch is too powerful, right? It's like everyone's just like, who are we kidding? Arrogance needs a buff? I mean, come on. Anyway, let's talk about who we should vote for. There's no world we should vote for anyone besides Arrogance, Valeria, Xena, and Kriya. I think it's ridiculous that they're including, for something that's supposed to help a bunch of players, unbelievably rare units. Most people do not have Boop, 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 and Boop, so we've narrowed it down to those 4. Kriya's the worst. She's the least usable. You really need her A5 for something very specific, so I guess she's a good candidate. That being said, we have a lot of good AoE mages right now, and I don't think it's such a bad thing if Kriya sucks. Yes, her boobies are very shiny and oily, but does that mean she needs a buff? I don't know. We got Valeria over here. Valeria is the single best unit for the left side in Gear Dungeon 2 in the entire game. For progression, she's functional in every single boss, basically. I don't know how she made this list. Kind of the same thing with Arrogance. Arrogance is like completely meta for certain strategies in Malric's Halls of Illusion, and he is a top progression unit for almost every piece of content in the game. Is he top meta for a lot of endgame things now? No. Is he just off the meta for a lot of things? Yes. Actually, as I say it, we're not voting for Arrogance, or at least I am not. And then finally, we have Xena. I have an idea for Xena, but I think it's like she's already so strong and so good. They just need to make her redeployment time less. They did introduce her exclusive gear, but they should just make it every redeployment is like 25 seconds or 20 seconds or 30 seconds. Then she would cook in endless content. Maybe that means she needs a buff, but you can already use her in a lot of cool, clever ways. She already can really shine. Kriya just like, I don't know what the buff would be that would make her relevant. Maybe they make her an anti-healer, so that'd be kind of fun. But like they kind of already did this whole thing with Beatrix. But Kriya is a decent shout. Arrogance is already so good, but it would be nice to see him rework to his former glory where he was like a triple S unit, borderline triple S at least. Valeria, I don't see any argument for Valeria needing a buff. They could go back to her in the end, her old version that they said was bugged, where she wouldn't always die if she was healed back up before her unyielding ended. That could be really cool. She was so strong back then. I think I'm leaning towards Kriya, as I say it, because at the end of the day, of these 4 normal units, when I say normal, they're accessible from rare summoning crystals, divine summoning crystals. She's the worst. So let's vote for Kriya. But if you want to know how you do it, you can find the Facebook post, click on the Discord, or you can go to their Discord or go to my Discord, and we have a link over there. But here we go. Watch Over Realms official Discord. Welcome to the Classic Challenge. Amber Ombre is saying blah, blah, blah. Everything we just read on Facebook. Basically a repost. Do you want to vote? Yes, we do. We go here, and it's got to be Kriya. If I see that like Gon or Eunomia or someone's winning, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. So let's vote for Kriya, and let's see. Wow, not even close. Arrogance is winning. I predicted that at the beginning. I didn't know. I don't mind seeing that. It had to be a normal unit. Xena, it makes sense. She has the least votes. Xena's good. Like, she does her role pretty freaking well. Yeah, and then we've all our ancient exclusives. So it's basically Kriya, Valeria, Arrogance. Wouldn't you know it? The 3 of the 4 normal units. Looks like Arrogance is running away with this. There's a little Arrogance emote that people are using. Creepy Arrogance. Shout out to Dragon Ball Dad. That's who created this. That's how I got the idea for the creepy stuff. He taught me how to do it, and he created this way, way back in the day. I don't think he plays the game anymore. But it looks like Arrogance is going to win. Go make sure to vote. And I'll put the link in the description in the top pinned comment for my Discord so you guys can get the promo code immediately. I'll also write the promo code there too. But so this way in the future, you can get them all boom, 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 immediate. There you have it, guys. Let me know. Like, is this, the idea is cool. I love that the devs are doing this, but like, Arrogance is going to win this vote, and he's going to be the one that needs to get a revamp. I actually have to say one more thing. I'm sorry I didn't say this earlier, but they're calling this Pioneer, which sounds like the founding units of the game. They're calling it a classic hero revamp. Yes, some of these are old heroes. Not a single one of these 8. Not a single one. I know. I've been playing since the beginning. Not one of them was an original champion in this game, was an original hero in this game. Arrogance is the oldest of this bunch. He was one of the first raid-up banners ever, maybe a month after the game launched. Maybe a month and a half after that, we had Valeria and Baroque here on a banner. Gwendolyn wasn't that far after. She was in December 2023. She was like the Christmas limited. So that was, almost 2 years ago. Eunomia and Gon and Kata were introduced when they introduced Ancients into this game. And then they already had Ancient Summons, but when they introduced, the Chaotic units and the Arbiters. So they're old, but, October, November 2023, none of these are OG. None of these are July 2023. Xena and Kriya are from 2024. Xena kind of later in 2024. And I think I covered all of them. Like, it's just ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous. Anyway, that's your promo code. If you want one final refresher, it is going to be Neza and Erlong Shen. And instead of and, you use the ampersand symbol. That is going to be Shift 7. Thank you guys so much. I've been Fastidious. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.